What's up, y'all? Welcome to my video. I'm Chris Magma, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share this video, and hit the notification bell. And so 3 people are dead over snow, basically. I'm gonna get into what I saw on the video before I read the article. I see, correct me if I'm wrong, but I see, this. It looked like the whole street was plowed, and you don't really see any snow on either side of the street, like that's piled up. It's snow everywhere because they had a big snowstorm, but I don't see anything piled up. But in the beginning of the video, you hear, just arguing, going back and forth. So once everybody steps into the view of the camera, you see the couple. Last name is Coy, arguing with the neighbor. I think his last name is Spade. You see them fussing. It wasn't anything physical that I saw in the video. He was just walking away, and then he's going in the house, and then the husband be like, "Yeah, you slurring out the P word, or a gay slur at him. Calling him the F word, gay slur, F word, and so he goes in the house, and it's like the couple just waiting for him to come back. I don't know. They're just standing there, and just fussing at him standing there. So he comes back out, has the gun by his side, has it out, gun by his side, might be like a handgun, and they're just standing there, like this is normal. Maybe he does this all the time, just standing there. And I hear the wife say, go ahead, like, basically like, what you gonna do with that? Go ahead, what, like, what's going on, what's up, go ahead. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing, kind of like, you're not gonna do nothing with that, what you gonna do, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, for me, if I see somebody coming out that I done egged on, he go in the house and come back out, I'm not gonna just stand there and like I'm Superman or anything. I was just backed up in my driveway, you know what I'm saying, and went back in the house. But no, this couple was just standing there, just fussing at him. And it didn't take too long after he came out with the handgun. He was about 10 feet away from them. He shot like 5 shots, right? I thought the video was stuck, because he was pointing. I heard gunshots, pow, 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 and the couple didn't even move. So I'm like, is my video stuck? Because when somebody's shooting at you, you're gonna duck, weave, or run, or whatever. They were just standing there, like they were frozen. You know what I'm saying? And I heard the 6th shot. The 6th shot hit, I guess, Mr. Coy in the arm, and I saw him turn around. That's when I knew that, because he was missing with those 5 shots. I don't know if he was doing a warning shot to see if they was going to move or what, and they didn't move. He probably like, okay. Shot the guy in the arm. He turned around. Call the police. He tried to run to his driveway, and then he shot the wife. Bow, bow, bow. It was shooting him too. Bow, bow, bow. The wife drops on the ground. She drops on the ground, rolls over. And, she was like, you MF her, blah, blah, right? And he was shot again. He got point blank range to her face. And she was like this. And he was like, pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? And then, I guess, I don't know, maybe he was empty. I have no idea. He stopped, went back in the house. You can still see her, like going on the ground. I guess you can kind of see the blood on the ground. And she was like, like she may be shot in the jaw or whatever. So she sits up. And you can hear the husband, he's out of the view of the camera. And he's like in between the cars in the driveway. Now the video camera, I'm thinking, is from the couple's security camera. So you can kind of see maybe his foot or something, but you can't see him anymore. So The neighbor Spade goes back in the house. You hear people, like neighbors, coming out. You see one guy come out. He's like, what happened? What's going on? What happened? What's going on? You hear gunshots. That's what happened. Somebody, they land in the street. The lady land in the street. You see the guy, he see her land in the street. But then when he look, say what's going on, he look between the cars and see the husband land there. Then he's like, oh my God, and goes back to where he was. Then you see a lady coming out. She had red pajamas on. She was like, ooh, and just peeped at him, the husband, and went back. As she peeped, I don't even think she noticed that the neighbor Spade was coming back out with a AR-15 or AR rifle. He came back out with a AR rifle. As the lady looked at the Mr. Coy on the ground, turned back around, went this way, the guy was coming out with the gun. I don't even think she saw him. She was like, ooh, and just ran. So he comes out, stands over top of Mrs. Coy and says, you should have kept your mouth shut. Bow, 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 right, point blank range, right in her face. I'm like, what is going on? Then I don't know how many times he shot at her, maybe 3 or 4 times, and then she stopped moving in. Goes to Mr. Coy, shot him. You know what I'm saying? And then run into the house. And then you hear one gunshot go off. I'm guessing that's the one where he shot himself. Now, I don't know. I'm thinking everybody in this situation, this is my opinion, everybody in this situation is crazy. He must have been going through something. Mr. Spade must have been going through something. Not sure if he was thinking about doing that anyway, or he was, going through, he had some type of mental illness or something like that. The couple who stood there while the dude had a gun, fired like 5 times, you didn't flinch. Stood there. You didn't like try to disperse. You ain't try to like flee or anything. You just stood there like, pew, pew, pew. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they thought he was doing warning shots. I don't know if that's the first time he did it or not, but this time he meant business, but anytime, I don't care how many times you come at me with a gun, I'm like, okay, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You got the gun. I don't have the gun. So you got it. All right. All right, whatever. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I'm thinking everybody in this situation is, a little off. But hey, that's just my opinion. But let me go into the article. So you got in case you haven't seen the video, that's what happened in the video. And the video was pretty clear. It was a security camera, so it wasn't like real clear, but it was clear enough where you can see everything going on. But here's the article. Jeffrey Spade fatally shot his neighbor James Coy and his wife Lisa Coy. Oh, I'm sorry. I called them Coy. It's Goy. I've been calling them Coy this whole time. It's Goy. Goy. Sorry about that. Before killing himself on Monday morning, when officers were called to the Westburg Street in Plains Township, about 15 miles southwest of Scranton. District Attorney said Tuesday that the office determined no other suspects were involved, deemed the incident murder-suicide. The office will close the case pending on reports by the county coroner's office. So this happened at 9 a.m. So shortly before 9 a.m. on Monday morning, officers respond to a report of shots fired when they found the bodies of Goys on the street. Prosecutors said law enforcement officials said they later heard a gunfire from Spade's house. Authorities later determined this is to be his self-inflicted gunshot wound, according to the prosecutors. Surveillance video revealed that Spade and the Goys were involved in disputes before the deadly encounter. The video showed that the Goys shoveled snow from their parking spot pushed it across the street, threw it onto Spade's property. Now that I didn't see in the video. You know, the video I saw, it didn't even, they was already fussing and arguing. So, I mean, I'm guessing so they were doing this on purpose. It wasn't like, okay, we don't know where else to shovel this snow, so we're gonna put it, you know what I'm saying? You know, why take it across the street to his property and not on either side of the property on other neighbors' houses? So they had a beef with Spade for a while. After Spade asked the couple to stop throwing snow onto his property, the neighbors got into an argument where they appeared to have exchanged obscene gestures and explicitives. I can't even say that. Like I said, they were like, you know, going back and forth, and I can hear Mr. Goy, you know, spew out not racial slurs, gay slurs at Spade. You know, it said prosecutor said James Goy threatened Spade and cocked his fist, prompting Spade to retreat into his house and return outside with a pistol. You know, they was getting close up to Spade. You know, they was like, you know, all in his face, you know, doing all this other stuff. It wasn't anything physical. It ain't like they pushed him, shoved him, you know, slap him, punch him, or anything like that. They were just words, and they were just like all up in his face, you know. And he was like backing up, retreating. While the Goys acknowledged he had a gun, like I said, they saw him with a gun. Prosecutor said they continued to shout names at him from the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? That's where I say that you know, everybody in this situation they wasn't in their right mind. Because you see somebody with a gun come at you, go in the house, come out with a gun. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, they be flashing, but they don't be blasting. And they probably thought that Spade wasn't going to be blasting, you know what I'm saying? But you don't underestimate somebody like that. Go in the house and come back out. You know, maybe they trying to scare you. Okay, you got it. You scared me. I'm gone. Spade opened fire and shot the Goys before returning to his home to get another gun to deal the killing blow. But yeah, like I said, if you've seen the video, let me know in the comment section what you think of the situation. Or if you haven't seen the video and you just, you know, viewing this, let me know what you think about the situation I just described to you and I just read from the article. But that's crazy. You over snow, over shoveling the snow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just getting crazy out here, y'all. So y'all gotta watch out, because you don't know people, and you're gonna argue with the wrong person, and you know what I'm saying, and that person probably had a mad or messed up day. You know, you better be prepared, you know, for anything. Y'all be safe out there. Alright, y'all. I'm Chris Magma. If this is your first time checking me out, checking this video out, you know, hit me in the comment section. Let me know where you're from. And give me your opinion on the situation. Alright, y'all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm Chris Magma. I'll see y'all in the next video.